Hello guys, so welcome to KO Tutorials. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have completed with the texturing of this particular restaurant interior over here. So now we'll be starting up with the lighting part over here. So what I'll be doing over here is like I'll be utilizing some daylight over here, that's your Vray Sun. So I'll just make this as front view over here. Let's go into this. Let's go into the lights. Let's go into the V-ray and let's take a V-ray sun over here. So I'll just drag a light over here from this view. So it's asking me, would you like to automatically add a V-ray sky? I say yes over here. After that, let's make this as camera view and make this as perspective view. Select this over here. I'll slightly shuffle this in front, a bit center, sorry. I'll go into this. I'll increase the photon emit radius of this. The light should appear at a bit of a larger distance. After that, I can go over here. Let's go into the filter color. I'll just slightly add a bit of a filter color to it. After adding a filter color, I can reduce this intensity multiplier for this. So I can we also have some option over here. Let's just save this file once. We can activate this IPR and see how it looks like. I can work with the IPR of this. So right now the light looks too much high over here. I'll slightly go into this intensity multiplier and I'll make it as 0.2 over here for now. Slightly I'll just shuffle this a bit up over here and I'll reduce it more, 0.06 now over here. I'll go into this and we have another option, that is your turbidity. I can make it to 1 over here slightly. So maximum, that is goes with the 2. So minimum is 2, the maximum you can increase that. So we can do this changes. So I'll again go into this and I'll make the turbidity as 2 over here. After that, I can just go down. Photon emit radius, that is totally okay over here right now. Ozone, (0.35). Okay, I'll just make it to 0.55 for this. For now at least. I'm not doing much changes right now over here. Also, I'll again go into the material editor. I'll again go into the compact material editor over here. I'll add an HDRI map for the background. So I'll again go over here and I'll set it as Vray HDRI. I'll set up an HDRI map I'll go into the bitmap. I'll call an HDRI map is required. So I'll again go into this D drive. I'll take an HDRI map. I'm not finding that HDRI map. So what we'll do over here is like, we'll just take an HDRI map. Alright, I just got two HDRI maps. We'll just download the HDRI maps, not a problem. So I'll add a HDRI map over here. So let's go into this. And I have downloaded this high resolution map. Already we have it. So let's take this HDRI map. Let's go into rendering, go into environment. Instead of Vray Sky, I'll just drag this over here. Alright. So as you can see in the environment, we have added an HDRI map. That's how it looks over here. So now what I can do over here is like, let's open up a reference over here. So we'll add a bit of V-Ray light also with it. So we can utilize some V-Ray light, soft V-Ray lights from here, from this direction. So I'll go into this. I'll take a V-Ray light. I'll just drag it from here in this way. I'll slightly rotate it. Slightly shuffle it a bit inside if required. I'll select this. Let's go into this options. I'll make it as invisible, no decay. The light is too high over here. I can just go into this. Let's go into the temperature, and I can slightly work with the temperature, and I can make the multiplier to 0.5 over here. So let's make the multiplier to 0.5 or maybe lesser than that. I'll just make it as 0.2. Resolution I'll increase it to 1024. With that, let's again go into the material editor, and I'll select this light. I'll just drag this HDRI map with it. can do that. We'll give you some reflections. So let's go into the rendering, go into the render setup. I'll go into this Vray and into the environment. In the GI environment, I'm going to drag this HDRI map again over here if required. We can make it a bit, we can change it if required. The HDRI maps, not a problem. Even you can just render and see how it looks like. So it's going to take time. We are rendering the scene. If you want to remove the HDRI map from GI, we can remove that. That's your GI environment. Can be removed. It's giving you a bit of a greenish look because of that image. Alright. So definitely lot of things are left to be done over here. Again I can switch back to IPR. I'll again select this light. Cast shadows, if you want, you can off the cast shadows. If you don't need it, you can off that. Sampling, we can increase the subdivisions to 16 over here. Even I can go into the material over here. So let's go into the material. Let's switch back to Slate Material Editor. First let's save this file once. I can go into this and I can increase the subdivision of the materials also over here. That can be increased. Let's make it as 16. If we can do it for all, we can give it for all, not a problem. Okay, already we have assigned for few over here. So we can increase its subdivisions. Alright. So save your file once and you can just render it once. So definitely we'll be doing some render settings which is just left out. Alright. So guys, if any doubts, please put it in the comment section over here. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the coming tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.